Austin Johnson will be under center. One receiver on the far side.
Don't want to give up 6 more.
Johnson fakes to Payne. Play action. Has a man. Overthrow him. Actually had 2 men open. His tight end and one of his backs overthrown. And the field goal unit is going to come on for Clarke Central. So good job there by the Dogs of stopping them.
Yeah, that's important. You don't want to give up a touchdown there and go down possibly 23-0. This will keep it to 3 scores, basically.
Ward on to attempt the extra point. Jermaine, the holder. Snap is through the legs past Jermaine, and Ward's going to have to fall on it. Dogs are going to have it out at their 25-yard line. Play still alive. Al Schotter trucking the other way. Pass blockers. Al, 5, touchdown Dogs. Al Schotter flags down behind the play. Another flag down as there's some pushing and shoving. There's going to be an ejection. Clarke Central player is going to get kicked out through a punch. About a 70-yard return by Al Schotter. One of the players for Clarke Central was immediately ejected. I believe it's number 54 for Clarke Central. Tucker Crumpton, senior offensive lineman. Let's let the officials work this out. There are flags all over the place. There are flags before the fists started flying.
Please let us have this touchdown.
All of the officials huddled right at the 50-yard line. Dogs offense is coming on the field back on their own side of the 50. The snap, that second bad snap in a row, they botched the one on the extra point, and now on the field goal, Al Schotter scooped up the ball at about the 30. It's going to be a hold against Winder Barrow on the return. An ejection for Clarke Central. So Winder's going to have the ball here because the hold occurred during the return.
So another touchdown this season nullified by a penalty for Winder Barrow.
Now the head official going to come over and explain things to Coach Wagner. They don't have the ball spotted anywhere, so we don't know.
So according to my stats, that's the 5th touchdown.
It's a block in the back against each team. Sorry, George. And then the ejection.
That's the 5th touchdown that we've had nullified this season due to penalties.
Well, if it's offsetting penalties, this may nullify the whole shebang, and they may get another shot at the field goal.
Wow, that would be unfortunate. Let's see what happens. They're still talking with, all the officials are talking with each other.
Consulting the rule book, consulting an abacus, a crystal ball.
It just hurts so much. We've had such a hard time scoring points the last couple of years, and to see another touchdown reversed.
It's the year of the yellow hanky for the Dogs' big plays. They've still got their 4 flags down on the field. The officials now, well, they've moved the huddle. They're now at the Dog 45-yard line. I don't know if that's a good sign or not. Probably not.
How about Al Schotter? He gains 100 yards last week. Wasn't expected to carry the ball that much. Ends up with 15 carries. Has a huge game. It does it on a bad leg. It's been braced up. And he showed speed there. Recovering the fumble and taking it up 80 yards. And the officials still trying to figure out what is going on. I don't even think they know at this point. This conversation is taking way too long.
I don't want to go to the varsity again. All right, so the officials have it figured out. It's going to be a hold against the Dogs. A block in the back, rather. The initial indication was a block in the back by both teams and then an ejection against Clarke Central. The Clarke Central defense is on the field. Now they're leaving the field. The Dog offense is on the field. The play being explained to Coach Wagner now.
Are these NFL replacement officials?
For their own safety, they have 3 officials talking to Coach Wagner. I don't know if that's going to save them or not if they take this touchdown off the board. All of this started on a botched field goal attempt by Clarke Central, scooped up by Al Schotter and returned for a touchdown. Flags began to fly like a Mardi Gras parade, and then a punch was thrown. A Clarke Central player was ejected, and now they're trying to explain to Coach Wagner what the result of the play is going to be. And again, George, my fear is that they're going to give him another crack at this field goal attempt.
Coach Wagner is not happy.
Flags were thrown at the Dog 45. Yeah, Coach Wagner is real unhappy. Now they're spotting the ball at the Dog 35-yard line. Only question is now, whose ball is it?
Well, this has taken all of 5 minutes here.
All right. The block in the back against the Dogs occurred after the botched field goal, so it'll be the Dogs' ball. The foul occurred at the 45, so it's a 10-yard penalty. First and 10 Dogs at their own 35-yard line.
Well, I'm glad we got the ball, but boy, 16-7 looks a lot better than 16-0.
So if there was a personal foul, why didn't the Dogs get 15 yards? They should net +5 on this, not -10. That doesn't make sense.
You know, coaching staff going crazy up here in the press box.
Well, they're going to get away with it here as Hodge is in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far. Hodge looking to pass, fires, nearly picked off. Getting his hands up and knocking it down is going to be number 20, Kevon Williams again.
Number 10, Hodge's pass is almost picked off. Number 20, Kevon.
Hodge now 3 for 6 in the air, completed his first 3, and he's missed his last 3 passes.
Yeah, he's got to be aware of that linebacker shading him. It looked like Williams really had a legitimate shot at that one and just elected to bat it down rather than snagging it. 3:02 left here in the second quarter. Dogs trailing by 16. Now face a 2nd and 10 from their own 35. Hodge in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Platt the lone back. Hodge dropping straight back. Fires deep down the left sideline for Sullivan. Incomplete. Just overthrown by about a yard.
Good coverage there by the Gladiators. Corner, and then the safety also coming up to help out. A long bomb attempt from Hodge to Sullivan.
It's about 35 yards in the air. If it would have been 34, they would have connected. 2:57 now left here in the first half. 3rd and 10 for the Dogs from their own 35.
Dogs need to convert here. A lot of time. You don't want to give the Gladiators offense another shot.
Dogs with 1 timeout remaining. Clarke Central with 2. Hodge under center. 1 receiver to each side. Fires for Sullivan. Complete for a first down out to the 48-yard line. Shannon Sullivan picks up 13, and the Dogs convert on 3rd and 10 on a nice pass from Christian Hodge.
Quick slant. Short drop by Hodge, and he hits Sullivan. Sullivan dives forward. And move the chains, get another first down.
2:49 left. Dogs looking to maybe eat the rest of this clock on this drive and get some points on the board. Dodged a bullet on the botched field goal by Clarke Central. Now it'll be Schotter up the middle. He's not going anywhere as he's able to pick up half a yard or so before he's snowed under. It'll bring up 2nd and long with 2:25 left in the half.
Coming up at halftime, we'll, of course, recap our first half, and then we'll take a look at the scores from 8-5A from 1 week ago, and we'll take a look at the schedule for tonight in 8-5A, and we'll go over the region standings as we head into the final 2 weeks. of the 2012 season.
Dogs are going to do something interesting here because nobody out there knows what the play is. Hodge is having to explain it to each man individually. Hodge under center, bobbled the snap again, and he's going to be dropped. Don't know what that was supposed to be, but the timing was destroyed when Hodge couldn't field the snap cleanly. Third time tonight we've seen problems between the center and QB exchange, and he's dropped all the way back at the 42-yard line.
Sacked by Javian Hemphill, senior linebacker. Saw that they were having trouble with the exchange, and Hemphill shot in there through a lane and is able to drop Hodge.
So now the Dogs facing a 3rd and 15 from their own 43. Hodge with one receiver to each side, looking to pass, fires, incomplete over the head of Shannon Sullivan. Well covered and would have been well short of the first down. That'll bring up a 4th and 15. Colin Shannon's going to have to boot this one out of here.
Hodge now 4 for 9.
Number 29, Colin Shannon, for the Bulldogs. Back deep for the Gladiators, number 27, Ken Jai.
Number 27, Kim Ja-Ree, back deep to receive Colin Shannon's punt.
Finally got a name on that young man. He's been a good player, key player in the first half here for Clarke Central.
Colin takes the snap, gets off a directional kick to the right sideline. It's going to go out of bounds. We'll see where they spot this one. I think it's at about the 38. Make it the 37-yard line of Clarke Central. So that's where they will start 1st and 10 with 59 seconds left here in the first half and a 16-0 lead.
All right, the Dogs defense has their task here with just under a minute to go and the need to keep the Gladiators from putting up any more points on the board.
I think this is the worst starting field position for Clarke Central tonight. Back at their own 37-yard line, they've consistently taken over the ball in dog territory. Here's Johnson rolling out to his right, fires complete in the flat and out of bounds at the 42-yard line goes Marcus Campbell. Austin Johnson still in at quarterback. We do not know what happened to Cameron Johnson, the normal starter for Clarke Central, but Austin Johnson's been in for quite a while now. He remains in the shotgun, 3 receivers, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. It's going to be a quick screen out to Amir Williams at the 40, and well read and dropped. Right there at the 39-yard line, getting in to make the tackle for the Dogs is going to be Andre Kane. Beautiful play by the Dog D.
Yeah, Kane snuffed that out, didn't leave his man, and is able to drop the speedy Williams.
Now we've got a Clarke Central timeout. We'll take one as well with 45 seconds left here in the second quarter. Clarke Central leads 16-0. You're listening to Bulldog Football on HearTheGame.com. We'll be right back.
Whether you're planning a trip to the airport, a wedding, or a night on the town, Avalon Limos provides exceptional personal service. Comfort and dependability you deserve. Booking is painless with no surprise expenses. Our driver will arrive early, dressed to the nines, and you'll be treated like royalty in one of our exceptional limos. Take your event over the top or just avoid the hassle of driving. Visit AvalonLimos.com or call 770-207-0677 to book today. Text the word limos to 68398 to find out more.
45 seconds left in the first half. Clarke Central leads 16-0. They have a second, or check that, make that 3rd and 8 from their own 39-yard line. Johnson in the shotgun, 3 receivers, 2 on the near side. Johnson has time, fires complete to Amir Williams across the 50, down to the Dog 47-yard line. Plenty enough for the first down. And now Clarke Central going into hurry-up mode here. And another timeout will be called here by Clarke Central with 39 seconds left in the half. That is Clarke Central's last timeout. Interesting decision there by Coach Riles to go ahead and use that last timeout, not try to save it maybe for a field goal attempt at some point.
Well, they got the passing game going pretty good here with Austin Johnson.
Dog defense, despite the score, 16